Welcome back to VC Academy, my dear friends. Today we are going to learn about William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was born on 7th April 1770 in the place called Cockermouth. He studied in the St. John's College, Cambridge, and the French Revolution made a great impact on him, by which he started his poetical life. He went to Germany with Coleridge and Dorothy, and because of some circumstances he came back. He married in 1802 at the age of 32 with Mary, and he got the poet laureate in 1843. He died in Rydal Mount on 23rd April 1850. So now the real event happens in the William Wordsworth life, which was the Lyrical Ballads in 1798, which was published in 1798 in the 4 sections. In 1800 second edition, in 1802 third edition, and in 1805 the 4th edition. Okay, this lyrical ballad was divided into the 4 different editions. First lyrical ballad was written by both William Wordsworth and Coleridge, which doesn't have any preface, but the second edition has the preface. Okay, when we are talking about the first lyrical ballad, it is just an experiment which they both have written together to see the impression or to get the comments over their writings. People will like it? They thought that and wrote about the lyrical ballads, which doesn't has any poet or author name. But in the second edition, there was a preface, and which consists the book name as Wordsworth. Only the Wordsworth. Okay? And the prelude, which is a semi-autobiography of William Wordsworth, completely discuss about his life, about his childhood, about his youth, about his all the situations of his life. So let us see, how was the guy? What did he need in his theme? Yes, first of all, William Wordsworth is a poet of nature. He loved nature, and he got a theme that the peoples or the living beings who are living all around the world, they should come to the nature back. Yes, he called the people to back to the nature, and he also loved the stages of love towards the nature, how we should love the nature. And he also says that in the first stage, he says that we should love the nature, we should care for the nature. Okay, and secondly, he says that in the second stage, he says that there is a strong bonding between the nature and the human being or the living being who are living in this world. Okay, and in the third stage, he says about the healing power of nature. Yes, healing power of the nature. He says that nature is a living soul. In his one of the famous poem, Pantheism. Yes, in Pantheism, he talks about all the 4 stages. Yes, first, as I said you, we are from nature. Second, there is a strong bond between nature and a living being. And the third is the healing power of the nature. If a human being is depressed, the nature has the power to bring him back. And the 4th stage is the nature is a living soul, he says. Okay, as these all things were his major motto points, he was the unique than other poets of that time, like Lord Byron, P.B. Shelley, John Keats. Okay, they also loved the nature, but they also think that the negative parts of the nature. But William Wordsworth never saw the negative part of the nature, the laws of the nature. Yes, he believed that nature is a positive thing. Nature is a living soul. Yes, from which we have taken birth. Yes, we have not created the nature. Nature has created us. And his major theme was, as I said you before, return to nature. Come back towards the nature was his major motto of his poems, writings, whatever it may be. Okay, he was the wonderful writer and philosopher. The Prelude, his semi-autobiography, was written by himself. Semi in the sense half written by himself and half was written by the other authors. It was published after his death in 1850 by his wife Mary Hutchinson. Okay, his growth of poetic mind and soul begins here. In the first two books, he completely speaks about his childhood. Yes, in book 1 and 2, he completely talks about his own hobbies, his own complete hobbies like fishing, traveling. Yes, everything is in this book. Totally, the Prelude consists of 14 sects, and these 14 sects talk about his life, the whole complete life. In the third book, he speaks about his Cambridge life, the scholar life. He did not want to become a great scholar, but he did. In the fourth book, he talks about the summer vacations. Yes, when he returned to his home. In the fifth book, he speaks about the original career where he started to read the books of great authors and poets like William Shakespeare and Milton. In the book 6, the second summer vacation he speaks about, and here he will spend a quality time with Dorothy, his sister, and Mary Hutchinson, yes, who will become the future wife. Okay, this was a very great holiday, and again as he will come back to the college, he will feel lonely and he will describe the nature. Nature will be very close to him. He will be close to the nature. As if so, this made a great wonder in his life, which shows in his poems. Yes, in 7th books he speaks about the return. After taking his degree, he goes back to the France, where he will feel very lonely. Okay, in book 8 he will completely analyze his own childhood to maturity level and the nature. Okay, in book number 9 and 10 he explained about his life, his experience in the France. Okay, the French Revolution which had affected him. And in book number 11, he writes about the spiritual crisis which were going on in French Revolution. In 12, 13 and 14, he writes about the Dorothy and his sister and the clergy, where he started to write the Romantic Age, the beginning of the Romantic Age. This was the life of William Wordsworth, how he described in a prelude. In 1843, he became the poet laureate. Okay, poet laureate, like we say the national poet, it is the greatest poet. Okay, it is the post of greatest poet which was given to him in France. 1843. At first he didn't accept, but he will say that I am too old for this job. So John Dryden, the Prime Minister of that France, he will convince him to become the poet laureate, and then William Wordsworth will accept to become the poet laureate. Okay, the sister Dorothy Wordsworth, yes, she makes a very great influence on him, because in his poems we can see the name Dorothy again and again. Who was she? She was the sister of William Wordsworth. Okay, and Mary Hutchinson, who was the wife of William Wordsworth, was the childhood friend of William Wordsworth also. Okay, she was the fine and very understanding according to him. Before Mary Hutchinson, he had another wife, Antevallon, okay, where he married her in 1792. Okay, the first daughter was Anne Caroline. The daughter of William Wordsworth and Antevallon was Anne Caroline, where later he will marry to Mary Hutchinson after coming back to France. Okay, his professional life, coming to his professional life, 1793 to 95 he was a budding poet in the sense the poet begins, the life of the poet begins when he met Coleridge in 1795. They became the friends and they started to write lyrical ballads. This was the experiment made by Wordsworth and Coleridge. Okay, as this happens, their experiment became successful and they started to write more together. Okay, this was his professional career begins. How did he start to begin the career? Okay, in 1800, second edition of that lyrical ballads was published. Okay, and as the second edition has a preface, so it is also called as the preface for lyrical ballads. Okay, preface to lyrical ballads, because first lyrical ballad did not have any preface. Okay, and didn't have any author. But in 1800, the second edition when was published, preface to lyrical ballads was the major written by Wordsworth. Okay, and he also wrote a play named as The Borderers. Okay, he tried to write it, but he wrote it very well. Later on, it was not permitted to play in any of the dramatists. Okay, so he wrote one particular play also, that is The Borderers. Okay, in 1798 he began to write the Prelude, okay, which was his semi-autobiography. Okay, as he started to write the Prelude, as the journey begins, okay, he started to analyze the things, he started to become something. In 1843 he got the poet laureate. Yes, as we will say, national poet. He became the national poet of France. Okay, as I said you before, he was not ready for that because of his age, so he didn't agree, but after convincing of the Prime Minister, he agreed. And he died on 23rd April 1850 in Rydal Mount. Yes, we all know that he died in 23rd April 1850 in Rydal Mount. Yes, when did he got that post? The poet laureate post in 1843. He held that post for 7 years and he died in Rydal Mount. Yes, this was all about the William Wordsworth. I hope you have been liked the video. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up.